Asana and pranayam for hypertension. Hypertension can be prevented as well as cured by performing various asana and pranayam like Tadasan, Kati Chakrasan, Gomukhasan, Uttan Mandukasan, Vakrasan, Bhujangasan. Asana and pranayam for hypertension. Uttan Padasana, raised leg pose. Uttan Padasana is a supine lying on the back yoga posture that involves raising the legs at a certain angle to strengthen the abdominal muscle, improve core stability, and enhance flexibility. Procedure to perform the asana is lie on the floor facing the ceiling, that is supine position. Keep legs stretched, feet close to each other, tightly at the arcs, toes facing upward towards the ceiling. Keep upper limbs by the side of your body, close to it, palms down. Inhale. Lift both the legs in air as you inhale. While doing this, keep the torso on the floor. Allow the lower back to arc slightly. Tuck your chin towards neck, squeeze the thighs together and tuck your stomach in it. Reach out with your toes such that the toes pointing the ceiling. The legs are approximately at the angle of 30 degree from the floor. This is a good at beginner level. If you get comfortable in the pose gradually and when you feel your body is flexible enough, you can extend the angle to the 45 or even 60 degree. Be there for 4 to 5 breaths for 30 to 2 minutes. 30 seconds to 2 minutes. Repeat it for 8 to 10 times. By practicing Uttan Padasana regularly, you can strengthen your core, improve flexibility and promotes overall health. Ardhalasana, half plug pose. Ardhalasana is a yoga pose where you lift your legs halfway while lying on your back. It is named after the plug as the body resembles as a half plug shape in the final posture. Procedure to perform the asana is lie down in Shavasana, that is supine position. Join both the legs and keep your hand with the thighs. Slowly breathe in and raise the leg perpendicular to the ground, keeping the knees straight. Hold in the breath and stay in this position as long as possible. Breathe out and bring back your legs. Come back to the normal position and relax for a while. Repeat the same for 3 to 5 times. The above mentioned technique can also be performed only with a single, one after the other. Sarla Matsya Asana, easy fish pose. Sarla Matsya Asana, also known as the easy fish pose, is a simplified version of the traditional Matsya Asana. Procedure to perform the asana is lay flat on the back. With the support of your hands, keep the top of your head on the mat. Neck, upper back and shoulder will be lifted from the ground. Relax your hands at the side of your body. Breathe normally and keep your toes stretched out. Hold the position for 30 seconds and relax. This pose is practiced to stretch the chest, throat and abdomen, while also relieving tension in the neck and shoulder. This is gentle and accessible for beginners. Vajrasana, also known as thunderbolt pose or diamond pose, is a simple kneeling yoga posture. It is one of the few yoga poses that can be practiced right after eating, and it aids as digestion. Procedure to perform the asana is begin by kneeling on the floor or a mat, keeping your knees together. Sit back on your heels, resting your buttocks on your heels and keep your big toes touching each other. Position your hands on your thighs with your palms facing down. Keep your back straight, shoulder relaxed and neck aligned with your spine. Close your eyes and focus on your breathing. Take slow deep breaths holding the position for a few minutes, that is 1 to 5 minutes. To release slowly, lean forward and come back to the kneeling position. Vajrasan is a simple yet powerful pose that promotes digestion, relaxation and overall well-being. It is particularly useful for people with digestive issue and those seeking to improve. Makrasan, also known as crocodile pose, is deeply relaxative yoga posture. It is often used as a restorative pose to calm the body and mind after intense yoga session. Procedure to perform the asana is lie down straight on your stomach. Now join your elbows, making a stand and place your palms under the chin. Lift your chest upward, keep your elbows and legs together. During inhaling, first fold your one leg and at a time and then both the legs together. During folding, your ankles should touch the hips. While exhaling, your feet should be straight and keep your head steady. Repeat this for 20 to 25 times. Makrasan is an excellent pose for deep relaxation and recovery. Shavasana, corpus pose. Shavasana, also known as corpus pose, is a resting yoga posture traditionally practiced at the end of yoga session. It is designed to allow the body, mind to relax completely, promoting a state of deep rest and meditation. Procedure to perform the asana is, this is done in lying position. Lie flat on the back like in sleeping pose and separate the legs. Keep the arms at side and palms facing up and relax. Close the eyes and breathe deeply and slowly through the nostrils. Start concentrating from the head to feet. Feel relaxation in each part of the body. One each inhalation and exhalation, that is breathing, body should be relaxed. Stay in this pose for 10 to 15 minutes. Shavasana is one of the most important and restorative poses in yoga, offering deep relaxation of both the mind and body. Nadi Shodhan Pranayam, also known as alternate nostril breathing, is a calming and balancing pranayam that purifies the energy channels, that is nadis, in the body. Procedure to perform the pranayam is, sit in comfortable meditative posture such as Sukhasana, Padmasana or Siddhasana with your back straight and shoulder relaxed. Place your left hand on your knees in a relaxed position. Use a mudra like Gyan Mudra, that is a mudra of desire. With your right hand, use your thumb to close your right nostril. Inhale deeply and slowly through your left nostril. Close your left nostril with your right ring finger and little finger. Releasing your thumb from the right nostril, exhale completely through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril, keeping the left nostril closed. Close your right nostril again with your thumb. Release your fingers from the left nostril and exhale through the left nostril. This completes one round. Repeat this process for 5 to 10 rounds. Nadi Shodhan is a powerful and effective pranayam technique that helps balance energy, calm the mind and promotes overall well-being. Sitali Pranayam, cooling breath. Sitali Pranayam, also known as cooling breath, is a breathing technique that cools the body, calms the mind and helps reduce stress. The word Sitali comes from the Sanskrit word Shital, meaning cool or soothing. Procedure to perform the pranayam is, sit in front of yoga mat at any meditative posture like Padmasana, Sukhasana or Vajrasana with head, neck and spine erect in one line. Also, to make practice more effective, you can make Gyan Mudra with your hands. Breathe in deeply 2 to 3 times with your mouth open and exhale from the nose to prepare for the Sitali breathing. Bring out your tongue while curling it on side towards the center to form a tube-like shape. Now inhale through the tube, form tongue and towards the end of inhalation, lower your chin to the chest in Jalandhar Bandh. At this point, hold your breath for 6 to 8 seconds. Before exhaling, lift up your chin, withdraw your tongue and close your mouth. Now exhale completely through your nostrils. This completes one round of Sitali breathing. Sitli Pranam is a soothing and effective breathing technique for cooling the body, calming the mind, and relieving stress. However, it is important to practice it mindfully and avoid it in case of respiratory issues.